Hola, INKcredible greetings. Still waiting on this one over here to go live. Only one is live. There we go. We are live. Hello, INKcredible greetings. Last night I made a post and y'all were on it. I'm like, oh, y'all some night owls around here. Y'all are some night owls. Hello, hello, hello. All right, gotta go to um okay. Let me make sure that this video is not to only me. Okay, good. It's not. Alrighty. And now let's share our other one. Let's share this out. I'll select all, copy, share, share group. Oh God, me looking down, I look just like my mama. All right, so hello, 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 hello. INKcredible greetings, everyone. How are y'all doing? I had told my creative business students I was going to come live. I'm like, I try and throw in a couple of later evening lives every now and then. Zainimani has his cousin over, so I don't have to worry about that and stuff. I don't like the late night ones, especially if they're up and it's the summertime, so they're still up. When they go back to school, I can probably do lives in the evening and they'll be asleep. My house will be quiet. So you might hear children yelling. Don't be alarmed if you hear children yelling or my 14-year-old screaming at the video game. Don't be alarmed, okay? But hello, 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 everyone. How y'all doing? I did not get a chance to go live today during the day like I normally do. Like Wednesdays, I try to make sure I go live. And I was trying to really ride that 11 a.m. Oh, I might hit 11 o'clock in the evening though. But I try and ride that whole 11 a.m. because then I'm I was singing, it's 11 o'clock on the dot. I'm on my live stream teaching my peeps. So I was doing that for a while and it's just got kind of crazy, being able to go on live right at that time. But today, y'all, today was a day. Today was one of those days when I wanted to be left alone. Oh my gosh, my websites were acting crazy. I updated 4 different websites and this is supposed to be a teaching day. I had on my whole 365 Creative Academy shirt. It's just, I came on straight polo and yeah, just did not go as planned today, but it's okay. It's okay. We're here now. Okay. I know, right? On my Usher, yeah, I remixed the Usher song for me. Yeah, yeah. But it was just a very, very hectic day. So I'm gonna get into a little bit of that before we get into the incredible deals. But let me introduce myself. All right, my name is Hove. I don't went through like three different people's songs, but I am Shakia Lavelle, also known as Shakia, the professor of HS Inc. 365. We are the home of the Honestly Speaking brand of products. We carry the best summation paper and ink. We also are the home of 365 Creative Academy and Soloholics Anonymous, where 365 Creative Academy, I'm sorry, we help you to unlock your creativity in a wide variety of trainings. And Soloholics Anonymous is my baby. It's how I got into this. It's how it became a creative influencer. I like that title. Okay. It's how I became a creative influencer. I became the professor by teaching you guys how to use and master those machines. Although when I first started, it wasn't the 4. I have 7 cameos. I have 3 originals. I have a cameo 3, and 2 cameo 4s. At some point, I will add the cameo 5, but I'm just not in a rush because it's not really an upgrade. Like I would get it just to get it. Like it's not like a replacement, an upgrade. I don't see it that way. It's like if you need a new machine, you go ahead and you get the 5 or look for 4s because Walmart's still have 4s. But I'll get it at some point just to get it. But we do have 7 of them. I love them. Print and cut is what I originally got it for. I was a Cricut girl, but more so with the cartridges. I never got any of like the air and makers and all those. I went from cartridges to cameos. So I've been teaching that for 10 years now. I show more of the program because that's the part that kind of trips people up the most is understanding the program. Like the machine gets sat on a shelf because they look at that program and they're like, yeah, no. Can't figure it out. So because the program is like intimidating and trying to figure out designs and where things are, most people don't appreciate like how great this machine is, especially on print and cuts. Okay. And I find it to work quite well on regular cuts. The 3 became a loud machine. To me, the original and the 2 are not as loud as these big beasts that they created. When it was a small, compact cutter, it did its thing, but they do cut a little bit slower than the 4. And I think the 3 may have cut like a little bit faster as well. But I love my originals and they're quieter. But I've just been like, there's just so much, guys. Like I'm telling you, there's so much that you can do with those machines. And most people just don't use them because they're scared of the program. So I've made it my mission for 10 years, a whole decade, to simplify and make it easier to comprehend Silhouette Studio. I do this in classes. I'm always doing live demos. We do Q&As. So it's like, if you have an issue with Silhouette Studio, like you were trying to do something, even if you gave up on it, even if you kind of figured out a workaround, we love it when you bring the group. We have a community on our Academy site. You can post it there because then I can create a video showing you like, what happened and what's going to be the most efficient way to do it so that you don't pull your edges out the next time you have to do a project like that. So I've done pretty well with simplifying the platform for most people. It is still my go-to. I have Photoshop. I use it all the time. I like that one for certain templates, especially when I need like smart objects. Love me a good smart object. I use Canva, of course. Speaking of Canva, I don't really use it as much or like how most of you guys might traditionally use it, like creating designs, like for the composition notebooks and things of that nature. I like it for marketing materials. It is my go-to for content for our business. Like, I don't think I would be able to, like, I haven't done this much content creation in like forever. And Canva definitely makes content creation so much easier. I got 2 videos edited yesterday. Like not 1, but 2. On top of some other things. Canva's video editing is like, it's just amazing from the computer. Now, from a phone, not so much, but from the computer. I love it. And they added the voiceover. So I did like two, y'all, your girl did voiceovers. I got 2 videos out where your girl did a voiceover about the composition notebooks not being created equal and not being the same size. And one, I recorded it. I chopped it up and edited out like all this stuff to like just the key points. I mean, it still ended up being, I forgot how many minutes is it? It's 3 minutes. You girl, a print and cut like 3 minutes because it counts as a short. I was a little upset because YouTube made me put it in as a short, but I'm like, whoever, whatever. But your girl, the professor, it was still a longer video, but I was able to cut it up. Like, and I recorded it in a way to where I was able to cut it up. I did have to like play around with some things. Like they made it really easy to like speed it up, slow it down, all that, so I can like get the audio to like match up. And to me, it was a lot easier than my other software to find the dead spots and delete them. I did so. I'm so proud of me. Give it up for 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 me. I did 2 short form content voiceover videos yesterday. If you haven't gone to see them, please support because your girl is proud. I posted on YouTube. It's on TikTok. And it's on Facebook, on my page, on the business page. Go check it out. Okay, anywho. But it was something about Canva. What was I talking about? I don't remember anymore. But Canva, I was talking about something about Canva, but whoever, whatever. Yeah, I don't know if I was saying I do Silhouette, but I also teach Canva. I don't remember because I was just so excited now about my content that I created. But yeah, that's just who I am. Thank y'all for how about a round of applause? I'm gonna give myself a standing ovation. Yes. Because baby, I put on quite a show. Okay, me and Canva put on quite a show, honey. All right. But we are going to talk about some amazing deals because y'all probably didn't see them. And against my better, I gave in. I was a little punk and I created a whole Canva template file, like meaning Canva template link file, not just like how I would normally do it where it's a PSD file that you can open up, which that one is still available as well. But like I actually did and put out a file that is an actual Canva link. Your girl have been doing some out of the ordinary stuff. I don't know who this person is. I don't know. Been doing some real wild things, okay? But y'all, I'm doing short form content, and I'm actually using Canva template links. I don't know who this girl is, but I like her. I think we should keep her. I think we should keep this version of the professor around for just a little bit. Maybe. I don't know how much I can keep up, but we're gonna see. Maybe we should keep her around just for a little bit. But that's just like that's what I was saying. I was supposed to go live earlier today, but I was working on all of those things. I had so much work to do. Like I did some stuff in Canva, I had to create some PDF files. Now it's always been T. Canva has always been T since I kind of came across it for creating my like PDFs with my links and stuff in it for like digital downloads like on the website and informational sheets. Oh baby, that's T. Always been like I've always used it for that, but I had that to do. I had to update 4 websites, and I was creating the Canva file. So today was busy, and I wasn't able to go live earlier. So I was like, okay, last night when I was making just a regular post, oh, the streets were popping. I'm like, oh, y'all are some night owls, especially Team Silhouette. Y'all were up late. I think I made that post around midnight. And people were like, y'all were on it. I'm like, okay, Silhouette users, Team Silhouette are some night owls. So I figured, okay, let's go live again tonight. Well, let's go live, and I say again, but let's go live tonight, hang out with you guys, and I'm going to announce like some amazing deals that we have going on. Sounds like a plan? How are you guys doing? I want to hear from you. How are you guys doing? Hey, Raquel, how are you? Incredible greetings. Welcome in. Welcome in. Phyllis, how art thou? Teresa, hello. The craft creator, real right. How are you? Aquisha, hello. Hey, what happened to you tonight? We missed you in creative business, ma'am. And Miss Johnson, how art thou? How y'all doing? How y'all doing this evening? They're in there playing that guitar. Okay, what the heck is going on? It won't let me do it. What are y'all up to? What are y'all working on? Are you all working on are you guys working on any back to school stuff? What was I looking for? Oh, there we go. What are you guys working on? Oh, I see I'm out here inspiring folk. They doing the snacks. I did some. I'm like, I don't understand why people go and do like all of the like designs, like excessively doing designs. Hey, where did my notebooks go? Quick designs work just as well as like the full on ones. What the heck? Where'd they go? So I made some composition notebooks that had hot fries and Doritos and Funyuns. And where did they go? Seriously? Where are they? Where in the heck are the notebooks? See, this is why I had them on display. Are they on the floor? Well, I had them on display yesterday so that I don't lose them. Oh, here they are. So I made some of these and I showed them like 2 days ago. And people were asking for them, but I'm a little punk. I'm sorry. I've worked too hard. If this was year one of business for me, maybe even year two, I probably would have jumped at the chance. I mean, it was so many people asking me for these files of the chips and things. And so that's when I'm going to show like the Taki when I did it in a video the other day, but I'm going to show it again, like how easy it is to like make these yourself. So I'm now seeing a lot of people that are doing it, like no designs on it. Well, one person had some designs and stuff, but people are just making like treats and snacks. So even though I probably will never get credit, it's nice being a trendsetter because I'm like, y'all wasn't doing them before. Okay. So y'all didn't think to just go ahead and just throw a chip bag, like just the image of it. Like I didn't design this. I didn't arrange it and put, this is an actual JPEG of each one of these. And I just stretched it to fit inside the template. And I'm starting to see more and more people do snacks. So it's like, alrighty then, that's pretty cool. And hopefully, I hope they make a lot of money. I just can't do it. So many people have asked me, but I'm like, I can't do it. I have too many years in business to have that snatched away, to have to start over. Like it was like year one or year two, and they kind of gave cease, desist, all that kind of stuff. And our business would have like took a big hit. All right, cool. That's in the beginning phase. It probably would still suck to start over, but I can start over. But this many years in, I am not starting over, at least not over something like that. Like it'd have to be something else that'd take me out. I'm not starting overdoing branded things like that and like selling them. So yeah. I'm over here stuck searching through your YouTube videos, trying to see how to scan an item on an Epson and bring into Photoshop or Silhouette so I can use it as a template. I don't think I have an actual video because that is something that I've taught in classes on how to actually create a template. So I don't believe you will ever find a full on video on my YouTube channels. But I will tell you this. The way that you do it is not through the machine. It's like the printer itself. So you should have download when you got your drivers. There should have been one that said Epson Scan 2. So look for that. Go into your programs or like your applications and search Epson Scan 2. And you're going to click on that. You're going to look for, and it should connect to your printer. Put it on the scan bed, scan it, and then bring it in to make your template. That's it. But I have classes, okay? Did I use so it's a mixture. The Doritos and the hot fries are glossy. You should see my ring light in them. My Funyuns, because I'm a matte girl. I prefer matte. This, see, no reflection. This one is matte. This one is, these two are both glossy sticker sheets. So I've used both. Filling up ink cartridges because haven't printed in a while, so I can submit a tumbler and a mouse pad. Awesome, awesome. I have some mouse pads to do as well. You are very welcome. Oh, it's the same question. Okay. But yeah, so I can't risk it. But people have been asking me about it. I was trying to figure out like a workaround, but it's so easy, y'all. Like somebody was like, "Oh, I don't have time for it," and I'm like, "You don't have. How are you gonna print it out? Even if I gave you the file, you still have to print it out. I promise you, it takes the same amount of time to open the file and print it out as it does to get a thing of chips. Like go search it, and I'm going to show you how easy it is. How easy it is. Oh, before I go far, because I want to give you guys time to think about it and write it and type it out. I'm going to show, like I have like a preset design in Canva for the covers. I want you to name like a character for me to search, to add a character or a theme for me to add to it. Okay. So y'all can start thinking about that and writing it in. But so crazy day. Couple of things that happened today. Like I said, I created a whole Canva template. Like y'all know, I'm not gonna do like a Canva template, meaning it's an actual link. I did a Canva link to the template that is available only in two places, not on the shop site. It's available on 365 Creative Academy. So you have to go there and you'll see it. And it's on 365 Creative Academy. It's $1 today. It'll go back to $5.63. So I separated it from the full set. So we do have a full set of template, like composition notebook templates, because all of the notebooks are not created equal, guys. They're not created equal. So this is just like, and these are all different pin and gears. Like this one's, yeah, these are all different pin and gears. So I'm kind of worried about that too, because now that I think about it, but it is the longer one. So, the shorter one. So it should work. I think I did it off of this one, but these are all pin and gear. And if you can see the banding on them, actually, let's do it like this, because this is the next one. Well, no, this one might be the same. It's a little bit off, but not much. But so I'll just show these two. But depending on how they put the black band on there, as you can see, they are different sizes. So the one that I have for $1, it's based off of the one that has the widest cover, because that's the one that's in stores now, or at least the one that's in Florida. If somebody gets it, it's different. Oops, my bad. But in Florida, because I went and got some, this is the one that's pretty consistent, like through all of them, because I went through a couple of them. And this, if I guess if it looks like this, it may not, because this is shorter because the black band is going into it more. So the actual surface area of the hardcover, and I call this hardcover, and you're looking at it because they also have a pen and gear that's like a plastic cover. So I just call this one hardcover when it comes to the templates. Now the regular template file, you can use them for anything, for any of them, because the primary composition notebooks, that one is really, really short because it has a really thick border on it. If it's the ones from Staples or Target, if y'all still going to Target and stuff like that, Office Depot, if it's the plastic ones, the template set, that's the 4-in-1, it comes with 4 sizes. You can't miss. You just have to create your own design, but you can't miss with those. It's designed to fit no matter which template, like which composition notebook you have. So that link is in the description. But we have a dollar deal, and it's made to fit exactly to this one. It's only a Canva file. So if you are looking for Photoshop or Silhouette, you would have to get the individual ones for those. But the Canva one is available. And I even put like a little small like starter design on there for you. So you can go and check that out. The link for it is in the description of the video. The other thing that we put out, all of our design challenges from 2022, tracing, the In and Out Mario, how to make your own calendars, the spooky text, the breast cancer design, the Minnie Mouse, like with the castle, and creating that design from scratch, all of them, they are $1 right now. So if you go over to the website in the design challenges, you scroll down to it, they are all $1. I'm participating in one of the groups, like their Dollar Wednesdays. So you guys get to reap the benefit of it as well. Challenges are $1. And if you go to 365 Creative Academy, the Canva template is $1. Both links are in the description of this video. The other things that's on there, I actually put a link. Hopefully y'all use it. It's one of them. I have a bunch of vinyl for these that I use, but I'm like, since I'm going to talk about it, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drop the link. So it's a brand that most people know. So I figured you guys would trust that one, and not be afraid to get that one. Because if I put the others, you might be like, I don't know if I want to really get those. So I dropped a link for HTV Ronts, matte stickers, and glossy. So that is also in the description. Like I gave y'all a link. Normally I reserve those for inside classes and things of that nature, but I dropped the links in the description for HTV Ronts sticker sheet. All right. So that's that. Let's see, what else am I missing? So I dropped those in there. We're going to talk about the print and cut workshop. And I think that was the template files, the dollar deals, and the what's the name? And then I dropped the what's the name. So yeah. I have that brand of matte sticker paper. Yep, so you can use that one. Will these be in the vault? I don't put designs in vault. I don't put designs. It's been a few of them, but the vault was never meant for designs. It's meant for just templates. Now, these silhouette templates, yes, they are in there because that was a vault for silhouette. If you're looking for the Canva ones, no, they are not. You must purchase them. Or if you want the Photoshop one, you must purchase it because the vault was for silhouette designs only. But the silhouette 4-in-1 template set for the notebooks, yes, that's been there since last year. So that is in there. But designs, we don't really do designs. Yes, do show how to properly do them because I despise seeing designs stretched out of proportion. Oh my God, I do as well. Oh my God. I have that brand of Mac. Oh, I saw that one. And then separate class or part of Essentials of Studio. Wait, what? Separate class for what? The print and cut one? Or you mean for showing these? I'm going to show these right now. The print and cut workshop is something different. Gracie's Corner. Someone said Rugrats. Okay. But yeah, so we're going to go through the template, the Canva template. I'm going to show you how easy it is to just drag and drop some stuff in there. I did the Photoshop one and Silhouette one. What was that, Monday? When I was live Monday. Yeah, I was live Monday. I didn't go live at all yesterday and none today. So Monday, I showed the Photoshop one and the silhouette one and how easy it is to just drag and drop it in there. Depending on how long we're on, I might do that one, but I had planned on specifically doing the Canva one. So yeah, that's that. So we'll get into this. Any questions for me before I switch over to my screen? Any questions for moi? You got questions about the notebooks, all that? Speak now if you have a hold your peace. I had someone, let me tell y'all, she comes to the sessions and she almost didn't say anything because I was like, y'all got zip lip. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to call on y'all individually. And she's like, you really calling this? Yes, I am. And she had been working on something and taking the long way when it came to sizing it. She's working on like the senior corset and the jeans. And I'm like, so I'm going to asking questions. And so I go in the silhouette, actually it's still right up on my screen. And I was showing her how to measure, and she didn't have to like cut out of, because she was like sizing it, cutting it out of construction paper, seeing if it fits, resizing. I'm like, girl, that's not efficient. Over here, we are about efficiency. So I was showing like, this is what you'll do to measure, and this is how you'll figure out the size. It's going to be perfect every single time. And you just did it, and you didn't have to waste anything. Y'all need to learn to open your mouths. Like, what is wrong with you? Y'all know that y'all don't have it all together. You know you don't. I don't know who hurt y'all. Like, for real, who hurt y'all? To where you are afraid to ask someone, was it me? Because someone did tell me I did hurt their feelings when I was like, because I was like, okay, ask my stuff. And then they said they did like the DTF hack. And I was like, that's stupid. I wasn't calling that person stupid. I just think that the whole sublimation DTF hack, was, I'm not going to say stupid. I'm not going to say dumb. I'm not going to say anymore because I offended some folk. But I just kind of spoke, like I just kind of blurted it out. And it offended the person. They told me that, like, they still love me, but they felt some type of way. So I don't know if I'm the drama and I've offended you in some type of way. I apologize, my bad. I'm just very passionate about things. So when it's something that I don't like, I don't have a filter on that. So understand that it's never directed like at you. It's like, I just get really passionate about certain situations and certain like projects and things of that nature. But I'm like, you have someone that offers up like 26. Who else do you know in the craft community that has 26 years of experience, and they share with you openly and say, I want to give you what I know. I want to help you out. But y'all sit back. Y'all struggle in silence. And I'm trying to figure out why. Because I'm not understanding why y'all like to struggle in silence, because y'all never like to ask questions. Y'all always say, oh, I just want to come here and learn. How you going to learn something if you don't inquire about stuff? But, that's that. Do you laminate them? You can. I don't, but you can. There's a lot of people that do laminate them, to maybe preserve them. I did a class and I kind of went through some of the reasons why I don't really prefer to laminate it. That y'all probably ain't gonna go to the class anyway. So it makes it too thick. To be honest, laminating it for this type of surface actually will make it easier to peel when you're talking about this type of vinyl sheet, because it's not really vinyl. It's not paper, but it's not like your regular like vinyl. And so it can come up easily. And when you put that laminate over, which is heavier, it increases the likelihood or the chances for it to lift off, and it becomes really easy for the kids to peel it off because it makes it so thick. So I'm not a big fan of laminating them. Like with the, some people do the holograph. I've showed it and, putting the laminate on it. I'm just not a big fan of it. Okay. I'm looking in my template vault and only see the composition training discount. Nope. Scroll down. It's there. Keep scrolling. It's there. I promise you it is. I looked at it the other day because I had to update the file. So it's definitely there. Just scroll down. If you look at the discount, you're only at the top. So that I put that at the top because last year when I did the class, I didn't want people to have to scroll for it. So if they wanted the class because they already had the template, that was the discount code to get the class last year. But the template is there. Just scroll on down to the bottom. I promise you it's there. I have used Koala glossy sticker paper and it felt a little sticky. So I don't use that brand. So there's a difference between their photo sticker sheets, their sticker sheets, their satin sheets, the vinyl sheets, that like there's major differences with them. I don't recommend those. I will say that. So that brand, I guess some people put like the laminate over it. Whatever material you're using, you can. Some people are using sticker sheets that don't really produce a lot like great color, so they will put laminate. I went over this in my, I'm telling you, the class, I gave all the tips, the tricks, the secrets, went over all of that. Like if you have a paper that's like not that great and you put a laminate over it, you could print it technically with like photo paper. And if you want to put adhesive on it, if you have like the tape runner, you can use that. If you have a Xyron, you can use that because, well, if you have the large Xyron, the 9-inch one, because these are less than 9 inches, you can run it through the Xyron and put it on there. You don't have to use sticker sheets. I'm telling y'all, you don't have to. So there's a bunch of ways you can do it. But if you're using like a non-coated sticker sheet, if you're using like a regular paper, you can put the laminate over. It's going to give it like a little pop of color, like, and kind of make the colors pop a little bit. So you can use it for that as well. You can put the laminate over for that as well. Is the printable color chart tailored for your brand? No. So it's not meant for an ink. It's just a color chart. So when it comes to the color chart, you print that out. Like I have that color chart printed out on my Roland, on my matte vinyl, on my glossy vinyl, and even paper. I printed out from my TC20 on the photo paper roll. I have it printed out from my Epson 7720 on glossy photo paper. I also have it on Jet Pro 3G. I also have it on matte paper. I have it printed from my Canon G3272 on all the different types of paper that I use. I sent it to my, here's one of them from, this is a small one. I needed a small one. And this is also a, when I got my Arlon, instead of making it big like the other ones, I did it small. So I literally printed on everything. I have it sublimated. I have it sublimated to, the purpose of it is not to match any type of like specific ink. You need to know exactly how your printer prints out on a specific media so that you can choose the right colors for that media. You can have something look a certain way on your screen and it's going to print out differently from every single printer on every single media. So like, let's say you do the color chart and you want it to be a certain shade of pink, you put that code in. On your computer screen, it's not going to look the right shade. It doesn't matter what it looks like on your computer screen. You want to put that code in so that when it prints from that printer, you are getting that exact color. That is the purpose of color charts. I was trying to find my one from, look, it's sublimated onto felt. I was trying to find my one from the DTF printer. I sent it to my DTF printer. Like any printer I use, either outsource or use in-house, anybody I sent off prints to, I have got my color chart printed with them because I need to know how their printer prints and the color output of it so that when I'm designing and I'm filling in colors, I will not be surprised. Oh, you just noticed my 365 Creative Academy? Because I was supposed to be teaching and doing all these like classes today. And yeah, it was a busy day. It was real busy. Today was hectic. I use A-Sub vinyl sticker paper glossy and the black is rubbing off. There's a lot of them out there. And I've purchased a lot. So those who took my notebook class last year, they saw I had a stack of, probably even bigger than that, but I had a huge stack of actual sticker sheets. Like this is not the glossy paper, like photo paper cards, sticker sheets. And it was a stack. Like I have at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, probably like 6 or 7 different brands that I purchased and tried them out, which is like, I made that whole post. Like I went through the whole thing and I'm like, I guess I should be like willing to like share them, but I can't guarantee that you're going to really use my link when it's time to buy. So people ask you, oh, what do you use? And you put your link out there or you tell them what it is. They're just going to remember the name and they're going to go to Amazon and type that in and forget all about your link because they don't want to go search for it. So I started putting them in classes because you don't have to go search for, just to go to that class and then it will be there. But I did put the link in there for y'all for HTV. Well, I'm telling you, I shouldn't have said what the name was. Somebody just go click the link. But it is a link there. That one I have tested. They're great, and I've tested it on my EcoTank. Well, my Canon Mega Tank, which is a dye-based printer. I printed on my Workforce, which is a pigment ink printer on that, and it's been flawless. That's just one of the ones. Not my favorite one, but it is one of the ones. I'm still having program. Well, so I was busy. So if it's constantly just crashing, that means a corrupt file was on there. The only way that you're going to be able to clear that out is to update to a newer version. Once it does that, and whenever you open it up, it's just still crashing. It's now, because they also changed, like you can't go in there and like delete certain files anymore. You're going to have to just update. So a file just did not react well with it and it's just not going to open. So the only way to clear that is to update to a newer version. That's the only way it's going to clear. Okay. Yeah, that's the only way. All right. Y'all ready? Let's go into the Canva of it all. Okay, that's what we were working on today. I was helping someone in class today in our creative business program. Okay, I got to make sure I'm opening the right thing. Okay, I think it's this one. Nope, not that one. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, it jumped over here. That was the one. It was just in the wrong spot. Okay. All right. So a couple of things that we have. All right. So a couple of INKcredible Deals. The first link takes you to this. It's $1. It's specifically for the pen and gear, which I can't believe I put gear because I was putting Wally World pen and G, because you'll see on the thumbnail it says pen and G, and I think it says like on one of them it says like, oh, I put Walmart here too, but I meant to put Wally World because I don't want anybody coming after me. But these are specifically like, it's the one that the template, because I have 4 different sizes, but this is the one that's made for that because everyone was kind of asking about the 50-cent Walmart ones. So this will fit on there. It is designed with a bleed, the cut edge, the safe zone, so you know where to kind of like line your items up at. So the Canva one, it's a Canva link. You're going to get a PDF file. That PDF file is going to give you a link so that it opens up in Canva. So it's not like my typical Canva templates where you open up a PSD. If you did not know, you can open up PSD files in Canva. Who here did not know that you can open up PSD files in Canva? And you'll have, and it'll be layered. It'll give you all of the layers. So sometimes like when people create certain things, and it's like a PDF file, it's a SV, like it's a vector, and you can change certain colors, but you're limited to like 5 colors or 4 colors. You can't separate them. But when you open up a Photoshop file, it's all separated and it's in layers. So you can click on certain things and you can edit it, all that kind of good jazz. So if you did not know, you can open up PSD files in Canva. So that's normally what I do. I either have a PDF file or a PSD file, more so recently PSD files. But this is an actual Canva link. Okay. So a Canva template link, when you sign up for, like when you get that one, it's just $1. It's the dollar deal is only available from that link on our Academy site. It's not a class or anything like that. It's just a digital download, but you have to get it through 365 Creative Academy. So it's on the main page if you just go to 365 Creative Academy, but it's also in the link in the description. So it's here. It's normally $563. Get it before the price goes up. And then you'll see that there is a kind of starter design with the composition like pattern, a frame with lockers, and I created 8 different colors to kind of put in there. And then you get all 4 of the labels that come in like the regular one. You still get all 4 labels. And this one is a full frame. So you are able to drop whatever you want in it. Like, so you can put whatever background you want. This one isn't technically a frame. It's just a regular image. The middle part is a frame, but this right here is not, it's not a frame. So that's all set up for you. Okay. So I'm going to go through how to do this. So this is $1. You want that one, which is the Canva one. Go cop it. Over on the main website, there's the pre-done designs for it's preschool. I know, I just think stuff like that's real cutesy for like kindergarten, preschool type stuff like that. So like school things. There's also the bee. So there's mouse pads. There is the cup wraps. If you hadn't seen those, this is more so like more teachers have asked me about it than anything. I'm going to use them. I'm going to put like pencils and like some little treats just to welcome the kids back. This is going to be like a gift from me to their class because these are really inexpensive to make. So that will be like my little, I know y'all, man, summer's over, but here's a treat. So I'm going to make that. And I have some other stuff that I'm going to do with these, with the cup wraps and stuff. But this is, well, one design, but on different things. So they're made to fit these great value 16-ounce cups perfectly. I have the blank template coming for that one. I just haven't like finished all of the back end stuff for it, but that is the cup one. The blank, like I said, is coming. You have a mouse pad like for teachers. I'm going to end up making a mouse pad for his teachers because he's still in the first grade. And then these are just JPEG files. So you can add a name to them, but you cannot edit any of the elements, but you can go in and just add a name over top of the label. Okay. So that's those. And then here is the all 4 of the different sizes. So, and you still get the specs, you get the line paper, and you get, did I cheat you? No, I think Silhouette still has all 6 labels. I think I gotta go check and look now. I'm like, is this 6 labels, not 4? But anywho, this is not included. This was just the one I did the example last year. The class is not, why mock-up still saying not available? But you have the Silhouette version, and the mock-up, you have the Canva version, and then the Canva version with the mock-ups, and the INKcredible template bundle is all of it. You get the Silhouette version, you get the PSD Canva version, and you get the mock-ups in both Silhouette and Canva and Photoshop, which also can be used in Affinity, Photopea, any of those as well. Mock-ups only, don't know why that's not showing up because that was there. It's just the class, the training should no longer show up, but don't know why this one isn't. But you can check that out. That link is in the description as well. And then lastly on here is if you scroll all the way down, but the link is in the description also. All of the design challenges are $1 until 11:59 p.m. I was about to say Pacific Standard Time. So West Coast time, because I know most people they're on the East Coast, they stop their sales like East Coast 12 o'clock when them. So 11:59 p.m. West Coast time, Pacific Standard Time is how long this will last for. So that is what pretty much 3 a.m. So like midnight there, 3 a.m. here, you have to get the design challenges. If you did not ever take them before, for $1, they're normally $5.63. You have the, and then this one is $1 until 11:59 Pacific Standard Time. Okay. So that's that as far as dollar deals. And now we're gonna drop a design in it. So the thing that people have asked me about is these chip bags. I showed you the other day. I'm gonna go and walk you through how easy it is to utilize these templates. Okay, so someone said, Rugrats. So let's look up Rugrats also. I don't know why I opened up a whole new thing. Rugrats clip art. And then let's go. What's going on over here? What's come over here for? What was I going to look up over here, y'all? What was I about to look up? Shoot. I forgot what I was coming over here to search. What was I coming over here to search? My whole brain just literally went blank. Oh, the chips. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Takis. Or if there's another like chip or snack that you want me to kind of look up. But so this is how easy it is. Like anybody can make this. We're going to go to images and you want to use the one that's like, it looks like a little square. This one doesn't fit well because it dips in too much. So I'm going to come here. I'm going to click on it. We're going to go right click, copy. You don't have to save it to your computer or anything. Now from a mobile device, that's a bit different. You're going to have to download it to upload it to Canva because you cannot just copy and paste. But from a website, like if you're on not a website, on a computer, you can copy and paste. So we're just going to copy. We're going to come over here. I'm going to come to this one. I'm going to right click and go paste. I'm going to take this, drag it to the corner, and then double click on it so that you can move it and edit it. So of course it's right to the top, so you can't like move it up. So you would have to make it slightly bigger to cover up the entire template. And then you're going to want to move it over to where the T is closer to the edge and then click off. There it is. You don't want this here. You can move it. But that, I promise y'all, that is how easy it is. You don't have, you go get yourself a template, but you don't have to go and have someone like sell you any type of snacks and things. It's really, 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 really easy. I promise you what it is. Let's look up this one. Now you won't be able to do like the label for M&Ms because it's like going to be small. So M and images. Oh, you might be able to. Okay, wait. So let's see if we do. No. There we go. I needed that one because it's a square. Let's see. Copy image. Come over here. Right click and paste and drag it to that corner and double click. And yeah, you probably won't be able to see all of it in here. Yeah, you won't be able to. It's like a weird shape. So you probably won't be able to fit that one. It's a weird shape. You're going to lose part of like the actual logo. I mean, that's all. I mean, it still shows it, but just drag and drop it in. I told y'all, it's that easy. You just drag and drop. And look, let's go here. Let's grab little mama, copy image, bring her over here. We're going to paste her. Now you can't. Now with this is the joy of my template. Okay, this is the joy of my template. Anybody else, the way there's a setup, you have a frame there. If you brought this in, she's going to take over and it's going to cover up the whole thing, right? If you're wanting to just kind of figure out where things are, because I have my bleed lines and my safe zones on here and the guidelines, you are able to technically stack them and set them all up without it overtaking your frame. And you will be able to set everything up. So let's say I wanted her here. The red line is your cut line. Anything close to that line or past that line will definitely be cut off. The line inside, which why can't I see it right now, is your safe zone, but it's like right up to this one. Where's my safe zone line? Why is it not showing? Hold on. Position, layers. I don't know why my safe zone line not showing right now. I probably have to go back in and see, did I delete it by mistake? And I probably have to update the link. But if you just come up a little bit, that's like your safe zone. Or you can put her like, because her foot's kind of cut off. I would recommend putting her like right on the edge. I'll move it over some. She was a PNG. Or did I remove background? I don't remember. I think she was a PNG, so I didn't have to remove background. Because she was already a PNG. Yep. And then I'm going to go to edit. I'm going to add a little shadow to her just to give her some depth off of the regular background. I will put her shadow within the cut zone. Like, so the red line is your cut area. The rest of it is bleed. So I don't really want that shadow. So I'm going to put her shoes like right up against it to make sure they get cut off. And I just have the shadow right there. You can add names to it. You can bring the label back up if you want the label on there. Just for the heck of it, I'm just going to add, ooh, that's cute. I'm just going to add this here just for the hell of it, okay? Then we would go, I'm going to come over here, or you can just click on it, and we're going to go send to the back. So layer, send to the back. Nothing overtakes it. You would be able to go and hit share and download. And now if you go to move it now, oh wait, no, it's there. Where's my green one? Okay, hold on. Oh wait, no, her. See, now if you move it, Houston will have a problem. But when you have the guide in front of it, it doesn't move. It doesn't take over. You're able to see through it and arrange everything and not have to worry about walking layers. Only I think of stuff like that, okay? Nobody else thinks of stuff like that. You see the green one? No, I know I see the red line, and see, this wasn't even the green. But there's actually a safe zone. I'm gonna show you on the other one, but there's a safe zone. I don't know why my safe zone is not showing up, which is kind of weird. It's kind of weird. My safe zone is not showing up. I'm gonna undo because I don't move that one. But yeah, so that's how mine is set up, where it gives you the ability. So you just pull whatever design you want, like whatever background you're going to use, you are going to pull that. I'm just going to put this for the heck of it to the edge so that it fills in the frame. But you get to lay all of your designs and it doesn't affect it, as long as you don't go like down here, because it'll take over it. But yeah, I have that set up just for y'all. I'm the bomb when it comes. No one does templates like me. I promise you they don't. Okay. So yeah, that's how you utilize that one. And then over here, we looked up Rugrats. Let's use her. We're going to copy image, bring this back over here and paste. Okay, wait. So now I'm going to go position, because I'm going to bring those grid lines back up to make sure that I don't mess with the, with her and this frame right here. I'm going to go ahead and remove background. So to remove background, you do have to have Canva Pro. And then there's like some people that do like the AI ones. And it'll be more like 3D than the way this background is. And I will copy, or if you did, I'm gonna give y'all, so you got to take my Canva 101 class, but I'm gonna give y'all a real, like, I'm not sure if you know this in Canva. So if I'm here and if you drag it over, it will bring it over there. but it moves it. So if you're just trying to move something, just drag it to the thumbnails at the bottom. But I just wanted to copy and paste. And then I'm going to just move this here. Do I want yellow? No, or do I want purple? Well, this purple is not quite her purple. Oh, maybe I should have did the red. Well, the red was up there originally, so I don't know. We'll see. But you can, I like that one. And you can always, all right, so here's another tip for y'all. So I'm going to detach it, right? Because not sure if you notice, when it's in a frame, you don't have a whole lot of controls over it. Now you can do duotone and play around with that one, but sometimes it puts like weird highlights on stuff, right? So I'm gonna go none. But see, if you do color, it's just gonna turn it a solid color. You have to have Pro for what I'm about to show you. So I'm gonna detach image, right? You have these colors up here that can be changed. So if I click up here and let's say I change that one to blue, or I change it to this purple, I'm going to take this one and make it a deeper purple, or let's come to maybe, let's see, no, not that one. Let's see, I don't want to, that's like the main one. So let's just go, that's still a darker purple. It's too dark of a purple. Let's sample the color in here. Okay, that's a little bit closer. And let's sample, let's just bring this, let's go up, trying to get as close to her purple, right there. I think that's pretty good. Now, I'm going to copy this because it's going to go away. If I come and do this, oh wait, it did stay. I forgot, I did change it. I forgot. I didn't do that. I'm going to show you other ones where if you do, I'm going to do one of theirs. So okay, so let me do this, right? So if you bring that in like that, I'm going to undo. I'm going to detach, and I'm going to change the color. You see what it does? Mine doesn't do that. I forgot. That was the before. Mine won't do that. It'll still stay. But if you use one of the ones from within Canva and you change the color on it, it's not going to keep that color. So detach image. I'm going to show it again. Here, bam. Now it's blue. We come over here. It goes back to pink. So I'll show mine again, where we'll change this to blue. Wait, is it that? Uh-oh. There we go. The blue is there. So my lockers will maintain their color. The other ones won't. Okay? So go ahead and cop that dollar before, $11.59 Pacific Standard Time. So that's that. And then you can still add your name, like all that kind of good jazz, but you have to make sure before you go to save it that you click on that layer for the guidelines. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna have to redo it. So you might get an update for this one. Because I don't see I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Hold on. I'm gonna I'll open up another one. I'm gonna show you the original one. Canva. And so it's gonna be set up properly in the 4-in-1. Okay, can you see them on here? I don't know why it disappeared on that one, but on the 4-in-1, like the blank templates, you see there's a green line, which is your safe zone, and then this is your cut line. I don't know what happened in the other one, but I'll fix it and then update it. But you'll add like all of your stuff. But this layer right here, just click on it anywhere, and then you'll just go position. You can either just go arrange and send to the back, or you can drag it. And once you do that, it's no longer there. It's not visible. And then you would go ahead and download your masterpiece. And this is page 1. And download. And you can add school items if you want, like whatever you want on it, you can add to it. Okay. You do not need Canva Pro. All of my elements that I have in there, like, so this composition one is a Canva element, and it's a free element anyway. So you won't need that. Frames are free. My lockers, these are JPEGs that are here available. Like, it comes in these colors. So they're available for, like, they're there for you to use. So you don't need any Canva Pro unless you're bringing something in and you have to remove the background. That's when you'll need Canva Pro. But and I'm going to show you why I also did mine the way that I did. So if I go back to elements and I add this, right? So let's say I go ahead and change it. Here is another tip. Nobody gives tips like me, like real tips when it comes to Canva. If you have Canva Pro, we're going to go edit. I'm going to go magic eraser, and I'm just going to hit it up here in the top, and I'm going to go erase. It looks like nothing changed, okay? Looks like nothing changed because it kind of went back to the same color. We're going to exit out. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, did it? Is it the? Hey, wait. Why is the color? Well, it's not the pink, but wait, is there a filter on this? Do I have a filter on? Why is it looking all weird? But see, it's not the pink anymore. It's purple. Oh, it just was in the wrong spot. I'm like, why I look so light? But yeah, so all you do is, so we're going to detach it. Not detach, yeah. Detach it. And I'm going to change the color again. If I go and put it back, it's going to be purple. We're going to undo. We're going to make it teal. We're going to go edit, magic eraser. And we're going to just come in that same little corner. You don't want to erase too much of it. Just a little corner. And it's teal. Can't nobody do it like me. Can't nobody do it like me. Can't nobody do it like me. Because I'm always thinking outside the box. But that's how you'll do that. If you want to use one of the elements that they have in there, but you want it to be a different color, they do make it available for you to like change the colors. But that's for any frame, not just that one. Whenever you can't like do the color change and put it inside of a frame. There's hacks to that. Having Canva Pro and using Magic Eraser is that hack. Now, I think that deserves some hearts, some likes. Y'all know y'all have never heard that tip before. Well, y'all favorite word, hack. Y'all have never heard or seen that hack before. I definitely think that deserves a round of applause. I think it does. I think it does. All right, so that's that. And of course, you can, like I said, you can, when it comes to adding the text, you add it on there, all that kind of good jazz. And when you're ready to like design, you know, again, or change it, make sure that you go to position. I'm just going to go to layers, and the you can tell which one it is. It's grouped. And we're just going to take that and pull that back up so that it protects your frame. Okay. It's going to protect your frame. Can I show where the Canva is? The link is in the description. It literally says it on there. It says Wally World PNG. So in the description of this video, you should see the link. No matter where you're watching from. Oh, I just realized I'm neglecting the people over on my Facebook page because I don't see comments on StreamYard. My bad, y'all, if y'all said anything. Hold on, let me find y'all feed because, it was 16 comments on here. Jesus, my bad, y'all. Hi, Javia. I know she says you're neglecting us on Facebook. I just said that. I'm like, my bad. I'm like, oh wait, I forgot about, it's not that. It's just StreamYard changed. So it doesn't show the comments if you're watching from my personal page. I only see the comments from the business pages. So my bad, sis, my bad. Yeah, she says people don't use the links at all. I know, man. And now it's not even gonna let me see Betty Boop cover. My bad, y'all. I didn't see none of this. None of it. My bad. A whole 16 comments over here, and I didn't see not a one. So the Canva file is on our Academy site. So the link is in the description. If you're watching from your phone, you may have to like wait until afterwards because I don't know how it shows up. I think you have to close out. You click on where it says INKcredible Deals, but I don't think the hyperlinks work while I'm live. You're gonna have to wait in order to click on the hyperlinks. But if you just go straight to our Academy site, learn.365creativeacademy.com. Learn.365creativeacademy.com. That's our Academy site. If you've ever taken a class with us, it's in that exact same place where our classes are. Okay. So that's where that is. I'm just afraid to open it because I don't want it to open up on the back end. Okay. So yeah, 365 Creative Academy. And then if you scroll down, you'll see it. Okay. You'll see it there. And after, it'll be the same price, $563. It's also on Etsy that way. So Etsy or 365 Creative Academy. On Etsy, it's HS Ink Digital. That's the shop name over there. It'll be $563 afterwards. And this is only for one size. This is optimized to fit the Pen and Gear hardcover composition notebooks. Oh, if you want to do the back side of it, you just have to flip it, guys. That's all you have to do is just flip it. Because someone asked me about that earlier. What about the back? So if I wanted the back side, because this is designed to where this cut line, this side is the cut line to go against the spine. So if you wanted to use it for the back, you would just go ahead and, oh, you know why? This is a copy of it. This is not, this is a preview. Hold on. I was like, why is it not showing me the, it wasn't showing me the, no, wait. Oh, I know why it's not. I'm tripping. I have this down here. I was looking for this, but I forgot I have the thumbnails. So to duplicate it, I have to come here or use the keyboard shortcuts. I was like, wait, what the heck? So I'm going to duplicate this page. And then we want to select everything that's here. And you have to flip it before you do text. You cannot flip text. Oh, you may actually have to do this. So we'll group it. You may actually have to do them individually now that I think about it. Oh, wait, stop it. Or you can just flip the guidelines too. So duplicate page. The guidelines, if you flip, I did not say crop, I said flip. So if you flip it and then take it to the edge, so position, arrange to the right. So if you pull it over here, then it will be the reverse side, but you have to reverse it before you add any text, because text, well, you don't really have to do the whole thing. All you have to really do is the guidelines to push it this way, and then you just design like regular. But I didn't put it on here where it has like the flip side of it. In my video, I explained that all you have to do is just flip it. Okay, and then you'll see now the cut line is here. It's flush to the edge here, and the cut line is here. So that's how you would do if you're trying to design it for the back. It doesn't have to be the same layout. You can literally change all of this stuff. You can use the one that is the frame and just flip it. But that's how that works. Okay. So the $1 one, for this one, it's only one size. It's only for Canva. It is optimized for the pen and gear from Walmart, the 50-cent composition notebooks. If you want all four sizes, in case you get the pen and gear, the one from Target, the one from Staples, Office Depot, the plastic ones, the Mead, all the other brands, they all have different size bands to them. That is available on 365 Creative Academy. No, it's not. HSINK365.com. This one will also be on Etsy because it's a HS Ink digital file. But you can come here and you have the silhouette templates only, silhouette and mockup. PSD file can work for Photoshop, Affinity Designer, Affinity Photo, Photo P, and Canva templates, and then the mockups with them, or the INKcredible bundle is all of it. Silhouette files, it's the silhouette files and mockups, the Canva files and mockups. Okay. So that's that. Let's see. Yes, this one is only a Canva template. The one I was just showing, the $1 one is only a Canva template. Let's see. Are you taking it all the way over to the edge of the notebook, or starting at the edge of the black binding? So that's where you don't want to go over the black part. I mean, I think I saw someone put tape. So if you wanted this to be color, some people get like washi tape, the duct tape. I'm sorry, not washi tape, but they'll take the tape and go over it if you want it to cover it. But this is kind of like papery or like textured. It may not stick as well. So I always just take it to the band, the binding. Okay. Just got the template. Woohoo! Let me know if you got the template. Okay. Got that out. Any questions on that amazing template? I'm sure there's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. Got it. Okay. Thank you. And of course, let me see. Do I have the silhouette one open? I did it the other day in silhouette. I don't think I have the silhouette. Do I have the silhouette one open? I don't think I do. I don't feel like going to look for it. It's not open. But I showed Monday silhouette and Photoshop. But each of them has, it's going to be released not tonight, tomorrow. But each template comes with a full-on tutorial of how to use that one. So even if you don't want to go searching for that one, the template itself, you're going to see a QR code that you can scan to get to the template, to the tutorial itself. So I'll show you exactly pretty much the same stuff I'm showing you here for Canva, show you how to use it in Silhouette, how to use it in Photoshop. Okay. All right. So last but not least, if you have a Cameo machine and you have been struggling with print and cut, or you just want to do more print and cut projects, I got my Cameos originally for print and cuts because I was an event planner and I was in a whole lot of party stuff and doing like centerpieces and all that kind of good jazz. I've done large cutouts, like oversized cutouts with my Cameo and 11x17 paper. Cutouts that were 42 inches tall and wide, all with a Cameo and large format prints, of course. So I will be going through all the things print and cut, whether it's for a centerpiece, if it's oversized, if it's stickers and decals, if it's bookmarks, if it's magnets, if it's cake toppers, anything that is print and cut. We have a print and cut workshop that just launched. It is technically in pre-order. The first session will be in about 2 weeks. we're going to pretty much kick off like August with it. So it's like get in now, because there's going to be some stuff that's going to launch, but the first live session will be starting in August. But we have y'all can't see the screen. So we're going to go back to here, and we have the print and cut workshop. It is $3.65 per month. $3.65 per month. And every single month, there will be a different print and cut project. You will be given a list of the supplies needed for that project if you want to follow along. It is designed, it's not just about the projects, but it's about understanding your machine. Okay? It's about understanding your machine. How you cut to different materials, like even down to like these stickers. The way the matte sticker sheet cuts is different than the glossy vinyl sticker sheets. If you were to laminate it, your cut settings are going to be different. If you have a 65-pound cardstock versus an 80 or a 100-pound cardstock, 110-pound cardstock, they're all going to cut differently. So it is a workshop for you to be on and take the time. Like, I'm not taking up much of your time. Like, we're not doing 5 days a week or, oh my God, something's in my eyeball. Not taking up too much of your time. It's meant for you to really not have a love-hate relationship with your cameos, but have a love relationship. I love my cameos. I have 7 of them. And I hate when people say, it's not cutting. I hate this thing. It doesn't do print cut right. Like, there has to be something. So this gives you an opportunity to be in the room. I allow people to screen share. I allow you to like turn your camera on so I can see your machine, troubleshoot in real time. You can't even get that from Silhouette. So there are going to be certain office hour days, and those would be in the daytime. I'm not going to lie. The office hours where I'm available for help will be during the daytime. They won't be evening, but the actual workshop sessions will be evening workshop sessions. And it's a different project. And like I said, it's about learning your machine. What's the right cut settings? Part of like the introductory instructions, it tells you if you have a blade that you've been using for a while, don't throw it away. Like, we're going to mark it because you want to see the difference between a brand new blade and an older blade, because your settings will change. I've seen people go and they cut and it's a new blade and it cuts all the way through because it's a really sharp blade, and they were using settings for a duller blade because they had to increase the pressure, increase the blade depth because this was a duller blade. Then they go and put a fresh blade in, and guess what? It cuts all the way through. And these are the things that are frustrating because you don't understand why it's happening. You don't understand how to correct it. So as much as you're going to learn actual projects, like I said, like stickers, bookmarks, things for party favors, cupcake toppers, cutouts, and like centerpieces, anything that's print cut, as much as you're going to learn a new skill, a new craft every single month, you are going to truly learn your machine and how it works with different medias, different thicknesses. If you decide to laminate it, how to do like kiss cut stickers and die cut stickers, laminate. So every single month there's a workshop for a different project, and it's only $365 per month as of now. Get it, and once you lock in, you're locked in at that price. If the price of the workshop membership goes up, you're locked in at $365 if you sign up now. Okay, but that is the last of them. So check that out. It's over on 365 Creative Academy. Link is in the description of this video. If you go to our Academy site on the homepage, you should scroll and you should see that. Get in early. And like I said, there's going to be some information that's going to be released because there's some prerequisites, like, checking to see if you have like an old blade, marking it. I'm going to have the information for the first workshop and what you would need to give you time to get it. But hint, it's going to be these cups. So whether you get the plastic ones or you get the foam ones, you'll be able to follow along with us. I am going to provide the files. So this is not a design class. There will not be any designing going on in this. Every design will be strategically chosen because there's going to be different things like what to do if you have something that have intricate lines. If you have like something that's watercolor, all these different things, like what do you do? Every single time it's going to be something different. So it won't necessarily be a design class. I'm going to strategically choose designs for each and every workshop. Okay. Any questions for me on the print and cut workshop? Sounds like something you need. It's $365. You can't beat that. You can't beat it. You can't beat it. So since you can't beat it, join it. All right. Uh-oh. I purchased the templates. Oh, you've been a night owl like me, so I got to call you. Oh my God, I keep flipping up. Okay, hold on. Hold on. It won't let me see all of the chat. Hold on 1 second, because I can't see all of the chat. Of course. Every last one of anything that's a class for me always has unlimited playbacks. Now, it's only while you're in, if you end up canceling your membership, you won't have access to playbacks, but the playbacks will be available. Okay. All right, hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to see the comments from here. It won't let me see them on my phone anymore. Yeah, because it says 18 comments. I definitely don't see it over there. So let me. Okay. So I can minimize this so that I can see your questions. Just got the template, got it done. OMG, my kids were getting me a silhouette for my birthday in August. I guess I got to get it now. Well, we're not starting until August. So, I purchased the 6 design challenge files, but the link for Barbie wasn't included in the email. I'll go back and look, and if not, it'll send an update. No one else said anything to me, so that means they must not be looking at stuff. So let me go. I'll look at that tonight, and when I correct it, it automatically sends you an updated email. Let's see. She says, I got the Canva template. Now I have to get on Canva. Last call. Any questions? Any questions for me? I will take a look at that. Thank you so much. Let me tell y'all. So let me show y'all these pictures because I had a bone to pick with y'all. I had a serious bone to pick with y'all because a lot of people have come to the website when we dropped the templates before. A lot of people came through that, even getting like paper. And I'm like going through because I'm like updating videos. I'm like doing all this stuff. I'm updating like downloads and things of that nature. And so I had to create a dummy account because I needed to see it like as a new student, like how it would come up. And when I end up purchasing the class, this is how it showed. Why nobody told me that my site was out here looking busted? I just updated my theme, and it had like a secondary thing that I had to do, but I didn't realize that I had to upgrade it, and they also changed it. And I had to create like a new like subdomain, and it was all this stuff. But I was like, oh, so y'all don't like me? Y'all saw, like, y'all know, if you purchased from me before, you know that's not what I was like. They had me out here looking busted. What is this? What are those? I was like, oh, they don't love me. They don't love me anymore because they had me out here looking busted, knowing good and well this is not cute. It's like, man, oh man, oh man, that's so messed up. So messed up. So I had to fix that on my website today. Do I need the pay Canva for our template? No. So here's the thing when it comes to the paid version. There are no design elements in so I didn't include any design elements. So some people, they have the templates, but because they are using Canva, I don't really rely on Canva like that for designing. Like I have vector stock, I have photo, I have PNG tree and stuff like that. So I have a lot of resources for elements. That's what it's great for some things and being able to pull in different items. And then you have all of these pro, things that are specifically for pro. And a lot of people are using those, like when they're using the backgrounds and stuff like that. Like I even have a ripped paper that I got from, where I got that one from? That one's from Photopea. I mean, not Photopea. He's not Photopea. PNG tree. And I'm able to pull that in and stuff like that. So for mine, for the way that's set up, with the lockers, you don't need pro for it. They have a set of lockers that's pretty much just like that, and you need pro for that one. For ours, you won't need pro. Okay. Now, removing backgrounds, you need pro. If you're trying to use the background, replace background, magic eraser, those features require pro, and there are certain elements. But if you're going to bring in, somebody was saying Rugrats, they said they had actually some good ones over on Facebook, and I didn't even get to see them. And see, it won't let me go back through the comments. If I don't see it when it came up right now, I can't. When I go back, I know I'll be able to see it. But right now, it's not letting me see the comments. And so some people had some really good suggestions over here. Now I can't see any comments now. But you can bring in whatever you want. All of our elements are created technically outside of Canva, except for that composition one. Oh, wait, that's one of the things I forgot to show. So there's more than one. Hold on. Let's go here and let's go here. There's more than one option. There's a lot of options with ours. So when you go to position, the specs are there. So you can make your own composition. So you can make this, I'm going to take this one and take it all the way to the back. So now this colored one, you can make that whatever color you want. And then this right here, the specs, if you wanted them to be bigger, you just expand it and then go like that. So now you have bigger specs. So I have where you can do smaller, you can expand it to make it bigger specs. So you can make your own custom, but the one in Canva, you can also that one, you can change the color as well. And that's a free element. I wasn't really sure that theirs was a free element. So I had mine, but the specs are there. The other thing that you have on here is a lined paper. So if I bring this up, so you can kind of create around that. You can bring other elements in on top of it. So let's just say ripped. And we'll bring this one. Position, bring it down underneath her, but on top of this. Uh-oh. Didn't mean to move you. Sorry. Oh, don't move that. You can always lock that in place too to keep it from moving, but you can still add stuff around. Now that was a pro one. So you can add other elements. You can add glitter. You can add highlights and all that kind of stuff. You can add glows. So you can add whatever elements you want to it. on top of it. But you have the line paper, you have the specs that you can just move up. And then of course you have, it was this right here is a frame, but you can, I mean, even if you delete that, it's just a frame. So you can always bring in another one. So if like you end up making a mistake and deleting that frame, just bring in another one and you just now have the exact size that you need it to be. So you just bring in a frame and then drop it in there. So see, same, they look the same exact sizing. So you can always kind of bring that one back in, but it's already sized like for you. The whole design page is sized for you. So you can do that. And then of course, on this one, you have the background. This is a frame that's there. You can change out this frame to one of the other ones. You can put Polaroids. It's just all pretty much sized for you. And it just gives you a starting point. And all of the composition notebook labels are pro. So I gave you 4 and you can resize them. You can change the colors on them. You see that changed just that part. You click on the green one there. You can make that a different color. So everything is customizable. And then even if you want to change the color of this, you can change that as well. So everything is customizable. Because like I said, if you go here and you type in composition notebook, composition label, every last one of them is pro. So you do not need a pro. Most people, they have their templates. You need a pro account because they are using these composition labels. These are all ones I created myself, point by point, edit point in Silhouette Studio, and I converted it into a file. So you absolutely do not need pro for our template. Our regular website, hsinc365.com. hsinc365.com. I got the template too, but I only have used Canva thus far to create thumbnails. It's the same thing for designing. Yeah. Oh, look, y'all want to see something? This is sidebar, but I'm gonna show y'all something. No, it's not. They have some free elements on there, but no, it's not free. If you just came on, I was talking about, oh, I designed this. I forgot I did design this thumbnail in Canva. I did design this one over there, but that's not what I want to show. That's not the one. That's not the one. I was talking about the fact that I edited a whole, your girl did short form content. It's a whole 3-minute video about print and cut. Step by step. Oh my God, I'm so proud of myself. And like being able to, this is what I love Canva for. People use it for design stuff, like being able to, because like certain parts of it you couldn't see. So I was able to like just move it up, move the video part up so you can like it fit inside the frame. Being able to easily like cut and trim. It was so amazing. But this video is on, they got my face, and then I have like, these are, it's just amazing, y'all. I can't believe, and not one, I did 2 edited videos in Canva, short form. So go support and go check those out. It's so amazing. It's incredible. Greetings, creatives. Let's walk through a full print and cut process using the Silhouette Cameo. Today, we are going to make some glossy stickers for some styrofoam cups, which right now is a popular party trend. I use a Cricut mat, only use Cricut mats. So if you're going to follow suit, you have to calibrate the mat. We do have a video over on our YouTube channel that shows you exactly how to do that. Once your sheet is printed, you're going to put it down on your mat. You need to burnish it down really, really well. If your mat isn't sticky, go ahead and use a few pieces of tape and adhere it to the mat. A good stick helps avoid shaking. I had to slow it down. Now that we have it on the mat, let's go ahead and load that mat into the machine. Once loaded, you do want to check and verify that your blade is set to the correct setting if you're not using an auto blade. I personally don't like auto blades. Okay, so always just double check that. Here is a really important tip. Since we are using glossy medium, I'm closing the lid. Reflected light from the glossy surface can confuse the optical sensor, so keeping it dark ensures a clean read. Once it starts cutting, you can go ahead and open it up and just let it do its thing, all right? Before unloading, I do recommend that you test a corner.
Y'all see the fade?
You see the fade? That it's fully cut through. And if all is well, go ahead, unload it. We're going to remove that excess sticker sheet. Just a heads up, go slow. I rushed and I accidentally ripped one of the stickers. Stickers, learn from me, okay? But here is the final result. A glossy sticker applied to a styrofoam party cup, clean, professional, and ready for your next event. If your print cuts aren't coming out quite right, keep these tips in mind. Calibrate your mat, burnish thoroughly, use the right cut settings, and close the lid when working with glossy paper. But if you want more help perfecting your print and cut process, join my Silhouette Cameo print and cut workshop for just $365 per month. We'll have real tips, real-time support, monthly Zoom office hours, and projects and challenges to help you master print and cuts with your cameos. All right, y'all. Until next time, have a great one. Continue to unlock your creativity and be incredible. Peace.
I did a whole, y'all. I did a whole edit. It's amazing.
PayPal isn't an option anymore on the website. Yes. On 365 Creative Academy? It should be there. Let me see. Check out. PayPal's not showing up? Yeah, PayPal is there. If you have, so henceforth, I did a video today saying avoid that whole shop thing unless you're planning to use shops for payment thingamajiggy. Because if you put in a phone number, it's going to default away from that. So if you were on the shop site and you had a shop account, and let's say when it came up, it asked you to put in your phone number. If you do that, like you don't see certain things, like you don't see the sezzle and all that stuff when you put in, like if you log in through the shop, whatever that thing is. So you won't see it. You may not see it there. I'm not sure if it comes up that way if you put in your phone number. I know the sezzle doesn't show up if you put in your phone number for shop, but ignore that. So whenever that pops up, if you're not planning on using the shop's buy now, pay later option, like therefore payments, just exit out. Never put your phone number in. And then you should see all of the options, Apple Pay, Samsung Pay. I think Apple Pay is not on there, but Samsung Pay, Venmo, PayPal, Shop Pay, Sezzle, and like a regular credit card, that should be on there. Why did I end up taking up Apple? I think, was Apple on there before? I think it came off, but that's why that's not there. Now, if you're talking about the Academy site, you won't be able to do PayPal for the membership because you cannot do a subscription via PayPal. It has to be via a credit card or debit card. So for the print and cut, you're just going to go straight to the Academy site, and it's on the main page. So for the print and cut one, you go to 365 Creative Academy, the link, but it's and once this live is done, you should be able to see the links and be able to click on them. I just think that while it's live, they're not clickable on Facebook, but you're going to go here and scroll down and it's right there. That one, there is no PayPal option for it because it's a monthly membership. And there's no, like for that one, it's not really an option. Like, I mean, I guess I could do the month to month thingy, but of course it'll be more when I'm doing that. But it's like more work for me to go in and I have to create like a whole new one. And you would have to literally renew yourself every single month. That's the only way it gives you the option for like PayPal. Like if it's like a single purchase, but for a subscription, it doesn't allow you to put subscriptions on PayPal. There's another one. So go check out. There's one on there about the composition notebooks and the fact that they are all different sizes. So go support and go watch that one as well. Thank you, thank you. Keep me motivated to do more short form content. Okay. Yes, yes. All right. So no new questions have popped up. I'm gonna get out of y'all hair. It's been wonderful, and it's midnight. Haha. I missed my 11 o'clock though. It's 11 o'clock on the dot. I missed that, and nobody reminded me that I was supposed to do that at 11 o'clock. But it is now midnight. I don't know why these children are still up. Zani Mani is supposed to be in bed. I don't know what my husband's doing because the whole thing was he was not supposed to stay up to midnight because he had a really bad seizure Monday because he was up till 1 o'clock in the morning. And so the exhaustion caused him to have a seizure. He's supposed to be asleep. He has company, but it's time for him to go to bed. So since I still hear them, it's time for me to go put children to bed. Okay. But yeah, until next time, guys. Remember, for the dollar deals, design challenges on shop.hsink365.com, direct link in the description. And so if you haven't noticed about like my links, there's no guessing with my links. You do know that, right? That there's no guessing when it comes to our links, what you're clicking on. We're very unique like that. All right. Hold on. We're very, very unique in, let me go over here. Just real quick before we go. You never have to think about which one you're clicking on because it says exactly what it is. I spend good money to be able to do that, to do customized back ends. So it literally states it right here. So if you want, even without this, HS Ink Digital, PNG, Pen and Gear, Canva template. Well, that one I may have to change. Yeah, that was not probably as clear because I didn't put commission notebook. I may go back and change that one. And then this is 365 Creative Academy, Silhouette Studio, Design, Then you have HS Ink Digital, B theme, comp notebook cover designs, school theme, notebook covers, and it's like specific 16-ounce great value foam cut wrap school theme, composition notebook cover templates. And then there's a video on how to apply the notebook covers. Literally says that how to apply notebook cover stickers. And I gave you guys a link for two, they're in my arsenal, the HTV Rod glossy and matte. And then the print and cut workshop says 365 Creative Academy Silhouette Cameo print and cut workshop. I make it so easy for y'all. So easy. Anytime I drop a link, you're gonna know exactly what you're clicking on. So that's why I always say go to the links in the description, because it's not like a long link or weird link and you won't know what's what, even without the rest of it. The titles tell you exactly what it is. Exactly. Don't nobody do it like me. I look out for y'all. All right? All right, y'all. Until next time, have a great one. Continue to unlock your creativity. Be incredible. Peace.